Yeah, Alicia, well, a doctor at Michigan Medicine noted that the B117, or the UK variant, which of course, as we've been reporting, is dominant here in Michigan, she says that seems to be upping household transmission. It's also believed to be more contagious, and in kids seems to be showing more symptoms.
We certainly have been seeing far more COVID in children lately.
A new study by the American Academy of Pediatrics and Children's Hospital Association shows Michigan standing out in some regard when it comes to kids and COVID. We're just one of a handful of states here in dark green, showing a greater increase in the percentage of child COVID cases in the first part of this month. Nationwide, there's been a 5% increase.
We're seeing a fair amount of transmission now amongst kids ages 10 and up. But really, the entire age of 10 to 15 and lower than that is not eligible for the vaccine. And so it's hard to think about how we're going to really stop the virus from spreading in those age groups.
Children overall have a much lower risk of death from the virus and tend to get less sick. One rare exception we saw locally this year, the El Khoury family, whose 4-year-old daughter Juliana ended up in the ICU after battling COVID with something called multisystem inflammatory syndrome.
It's still something that we're trying to digest. We still haven't really comprehended that.
Dr. Marissa Louie with Michigan Medicine says on top of coronavirus, they're seeing spikes in other viruses and respiratory illnesses in kids.
From what we can tell, the return to school within the school itself doesn't seem to really be associated with an increase in viral illnesses. What we think is happening is more the activities after school, households feeling more comfortable now and socializing.
Now, because kids are not eligible for the COVID vaccine at this point in time, Dr. Louie says it makes adherence to masking that much more important because that is really their main line of defense against this virus. Beginning Monday, keep in mind, Michigan statewide, that mask mandate will extend to kids ages 2 to 4. Reporting live this morning, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.